class, let's discuss about group discussion. What is the purpose of group discussion? Discussion of any sort are supposed to help us develop a better perspective on issues by bringing out diverse viewpoints. So, whenever we exchange differing views on an issue, we get a clearer picture of the problem, and that helps us to understand the problem better. The understanding makes us even more equipped to deal with the problem. That is precisely the main purpose of a discussion. The dictionary meaning of the word group discussion is to talk about a subject in detail. So, group discussion may refer to a communicative situation that allows its participant to express views, opinions, and share it with other participants. It is like a systematic oral exchange of information, views, and opinions about a topic, issue, problem, or situation among members of group who share certain common objectives. Let's move on to the definition of group discussion. Group discussion may be defined as a form of systematic and purposeful oral process characterized by the formal and structured exchange of views on a particular topic, issue, problem, or situation for developing information and understanding essential for decision making or problem solving. So, what are the features of a group discussion? Group discussion is an interactive oral process. That means the group members need to listen to each other and use voice, gestures, clear language, and persuasive style to make a good group discussion. Next is the discussion should be structured and systematic in a way. Group discussion is structured. The exchange of ideas in a group discussion takes place in a systematic and structured way. Each of the participants gets an opportunity to express their views and comments on views expressed by other members of the group. Next is group discussion involves a lot of group dynamics, that is, it involves both person to person interaction and group to group interactions as well. Each member has to develop a goal oriented or group oriented interaction, and the participants of group discussion they should be aware of the needs of other group members and overall objective of the discussion. And when it comes to group discussion, it helps in achieving group goals as well as individual needs. And what are the importance of group discussion skills? Group discussion skills they helps in problem solving, decision making, and personality assessment. Like you can be a student, a job seeker, or you can be a company executive, and you will need this group discussion skills. Like if you are a student, you can participate in academic discussions, meetings, classroom sessions, and you can use it as a selection process for the admissions to professional courses. And if you're a job seeker, you may be required to face situations. Group discussions is a part of the selection process, and the professionals they have to participate in different meetings at workplaces, and the ability to make a significant contribution to group discussions and the helping the group in the process of decision making is very important. So let's see the characteristics of a successful group discussion. Having a clear objective, that is, the participants need to know the purpose of group discussion, and they have to concentrate during the discussion and contribute to achieving the group goal. An effective group discussion is typically be with the purpose stated by the initiator. Next is having a motivated interaction. That is, there should be a good level of motivation among the members, and they have to learn to align personal interest to the group interest, and only then the discussion will be more meaningful. Next is the local presentation. Participants they decide how they will organize the presentation of the individual views, and the exchange of the views will take place, and how they will reach a group agreement. That is what is local presentation. And next is the atmosphere. When there is a group discussion, the atmosphere should be a cooperative, friendly, and cordial atmosphere, and that helps in preparing and executing a better group discussion. Next is the effective communication skill. That is, the Participants should have a good oral communication, clear pronunciation. They should use a simple language, and they should know the right pitch. And some of the non-verbal communication is also very very important, like body language and everything. Next is participation by all candidates. That is, every member should get the opportunity to express their opinions, and we have to listen when the other person is expressing their views. Next is leadership skills, like qualities like initiation, logical presentation, encouraging all the group members to participate, and at the end summarizing the discussion. These kind of skills reflect the leadership qualities. And next one is the evaluation in a group discussion. In any kind of group discussion, the aim is to judge the participants based on personality, knowledge, communicative ability to the present to present the knowledge and leadership skills. First one is personality. When it comes to personality, it is very important to create a good impression. Impression is created by the appearance, the body language, eye contact, mannerisms, etc. The the way you dress, the hairstyle, the accessories that is you use should be suitable for the occasion. The facial expression helps to convey the attitudes like optimism, self confidence, and friendliness. Like the body language, a non-verbal communication skill, it is a very important cue to personal assessment. Like the posture of a person, the eye contact, and overall manner in which one moves and acts, everything is considered when it comes to personality. Non-verbal cues such as eye contact, body movement, gestures, facial expressions, and they speak louder than the words. And the examiner will examine closely to the non-verbal behavior of the candidates. Next is the content. Content is the combination of knowledge and ability to create coherent logical arguments on the basis of that knowledge. It is like in a group discussion, when you have more knowledge of the subject, you are more confident and enthusiastic in the participation. And the participants need to have a fair amount of knowledge on the wider range of subjects also. And the discussion of the subjects, it should be relevant, it should be rational, and it should be convincing and appealing to the listeners. Next, subject knowledge also includes the ability to analyze facts or information in a systematic way and to place them in the context of the framework of one's personal experiences. Next is a communication skill. It is a very important feature, and it is like a two-way process. The communicator has to keep in mind the listeners and their expectations. And the effective communication would imply the use of correct grammar, vocabulary, and the use of right pitch, good voice quality, clear articulation, logical presentation of ideas, and also a positive attitude. One should try to use simple and specific language, and clarity of expression is one of the important criteria of communication. Next is the listening skill. When it comes to listening skill, you have to be an active listener. Lack of active listening is often a reason for failure of communication. Okay, participants should often forget that it is a group activity and not a solo performance or as in like elocution or something. Next is the leadership skills. When it comes to leadership skills, the group discussion success depends upon the leader to a large extent, and adaptability, analysis, assertiveness, composure, self confidence, decision making, discretion, initiative, objectivity, patience, and persuasiveness are some of the leadership skills that are useful in proving oneself as a natural leader in a group discussion. And the leader in a group discussion should be able to manage the group despite difference of opinion, and they have to steer the discussion to a logical conclusion within the fixed time limit too. And the next is when you want to manage a group effectively, you need to have skills like adaptability, positive attitude, cooperation, and coordination. Thank you.